the course offerings go quite high. 2 years of calculus and then an advanced topics course, which is student-driven in terms of what topics they're covering. This year they're studying graph theory, which is a form of discrete mathematics. In previous years they've done multivariable calculus. If you're a student who is able to embrace your relationship with mathematics as your own thing that you own, Putney could be a great fit.
I think there's a lot of ways to really get yourself challenged, and the teachers are super supportive in regards to giving you the challenge and pushing you further.
If you look at just the core math curriculum at Putney, like the titles are all very conventional on the surface. Algebra 1, geometry, algebra 2, and so on. And those are legible to incoming families, and they allow us to incorporate students when they're coming in 9th, 10th, 11th grade. But there are some differences below the surface. And I'd say one of the key things is that we are making some less is more trade-offs in seeking a deeper level of understanding than just, can you execute on this test on this day? But rather, can you write about what you've learned?
Some highlights in the experience for me have definitely been kind of the creativeness in which it's taught. It's not just the textbook, which is awesome.
So we definitely still do tests, and it has real limitations, and so we want to be looking for other ways to assess student learning. The path forward is not obvious. The gains of understanding are not linear, much more like struggle, 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 breakthrough, right? And I can tell you from graduate school that that is the reality of really doing mathematical work. And if you can go to college having already experienced that, you've got a huge leg up. And we hope that intense feeling of satisfaction when they come through on the other side and they're like, oh, I understand that this is a process. There are project weeks starting in 9th grade. There are independent courses that you can execute usually during sophomore and junior year, and then the biggest one is the senior exhibition. We've had a lot of students do independence in math over the years at any of those scales. Students creating visual art using graphing software and the functions that they know, polynomials, linear functions, and creating, a student created a self-portrait. I think that the end goal, I think, of all of our teaching at this school should be to increase a student's capacity and power. And the way you do that is you take the student from not being able to do something to being able to do something, and you make sure that they are conscious of what that thing is.
Math was no longer like just memorization and like remembering the process. It was like about real curiosity about the world and about the relationships between numbers and like how things work.